Injustice Superman to me has always been an incredibly tragic character, because not only did he lose the love of his life and child by his own hands, but in the blink of an eye also lost his entire city because Joker primed a nuke to go off once Lois Lane's heart stopped beating. After this, of course, you all know where this goes. Superman throws aside his heroic beliefs and punches a hole straight through the Joker's chest, killing the Joker instantly, ultimately becoming a new person as a result. Seeing that his wholesome values he once proudly valued being the main reason he lost everything in the first place, and that if he had just killed criminals instead, none of this would have ever happened. So deciding that to ensure something like this were to never happen again, Superman would have to become a tyrannical dictator, killing criminals for pretty much anything, burning alive anyone who respected the Joker, rallying up big-time villains and executing them, and killing anyone who'd step in his way, no matter who it was. I mean, the guy literally killed Shazam, a child, because he talked out of turn. Superman went from a whimsical hero full of hope to a monster because he believed that's what the world needed him to be. But that couldn't be further from the truth, as when we read Injustice number 30, it's from the point of view of a person that managed to survive the destruction of Metropolis, recalling a time where Superman wasn't just a symbol of fear, but a symbol of hope. As we start the story, it takes place 6 years before the destruction of Metropolis, with a 12-year-old boy speeding down a hill, falling off his bike. The boy sent hurtling in the air says it felt like time slowed until he got a face full of dirt and grass, and once he began to pick himself up off the ground, he then heard an impossible voice, the voice of Superman, asking the boy if he was okay. The boy, so shocked, can't say a word, while Superman offers to take a look at his bike. As Superman takes a look, he says to the boy that wheels are traditionally round, but the boy says that that's because he hit a rock. So Superman tries to pull the wheel back into shape as best as he can, only to end up making the damage on the wheel a whole lot worse. So to make up for his mistake, he offers to fly the boy back home. And moments later, the boy is as happy as can be flying with Superman over top Metropolis. During their flight, Superman attempts to apologize for messing up the wheel, but the boy doesn't let him, just saying that accidents happen. Afterwards, Superman drops the boy off at his home, but the boy tries to lie to Superman to fly once more, and even though Superman catches him on the lie, he still lets the boy fly with him anyway. After the second round of flying with Superman, he would end up dropping the boy off at his house once more, and while the boy would ask if he'd like a sandwich, something wrong would end up catching Superman's attention, so the boy would thank Superman for the lift as he'd blast off. Cut to a couple of armed thugs getting ready to rob a joint, until Superman would hover down, scaring the daylights out of the thugs. Superman would then say that he can see that there are no bullets in the guns, so if they just throw the guns and masks away, and vow to be better people, they can go free. So they listen to Superman and just walk away. As the boy's mother comes home from work, she notices the damage on the bike and asks her son what happened, to which he says he hit a rock. Back to Superman, he pays a visit to Lois Lane on the top of the Daily Planet. Lois Lane shares to Superman that she's about to uncover a big intergang plot to create a sinkhole under Wall Street, while Superman just explains that he's about to go fix a kid's bike. But before he'd fly off, Lois would ask him to go get some milk on the way back home, as they then share a brief kiss and part ways. Back at the boy's house, the boy's mother doesn't believe that her son met Superman, let alone flew with him because of his broken bike. But answering a knock at the door, Superman says hi. The mother, in utter shock, can't say a word, so Superman just says, "Oh, I see where your son gets it from." As Superman hands the boy a brand new wheel for his bike, offering to help by using a wrench this time and not his super strength. Cut to the present day, the boy, now living in Gotham after surviving the explosion in Metropolis, misses Superman. He misses the man who inspired people, and actually took the time to help fix a kid's bike. Before he was changed. Before he gritted his teeth and looked angry all the time. Before he became all hard and dark because people supposedly needed him to. I miss the city of tomorrow, and the man of yesterday. Now that's going to bring the video to an end, but I hope y'all like this story, as it's one of my favorite one-shot stories from the Injustice comics, because it really just shows the stark contrast between the hopeful, kind, and inspiring Superman of the past to the gritty, dark, and monstrous Superman of the present. It's just so good, and I hope y'all like this video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
And I'm finally done moving, so videos will be coming out regularly again. Thank you. Bye.